I am in Amsterdam and I'm going to try and eat 24 different dishes in 48 hours. Amsterdam is an incredible city full of great street food, some lovely little restaurants and all sorts of different types of fun, if you know what I mean. But we're not doing that today, we're eating to eat as much Dutch food as I can to get the true Dutch experience.
First off, I'm off to the Pancake bakery for some Dutch pancakes. They're thicker than crepes and can be served with a variety of toppings, both sweet and savoury. I went for cheese and bacon.
Soft, chewy pancake, tangy Dutch cheese and crispy, salty bacon. It's a perfect way to start the day. Really, really good.
That's one down. Then it's time for apple pie at Winkl 43 for their famous apple tart, served with a helping of fresh cream. And then I chat with a local who suggests my next location.
Right, you see all these white things, it's the market.
Oh yeah.
It's a well-known herring.
I've got that on my list.
I think the Queen's been there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's 2 out of 24 dishes.
Apple pie, really, really buttery, brown crust, really soft, succulent apples, and then fresh whipped cream. Very good, very happy with that.
Now, I'm not usually the type of bloke to be shoveling fish in his gob, but this is a food show. So for you, dear viewer, I'm going to be trying Haring, which is essentially raw herring. It's a classic Dutch delicacy, often eaten with onions and pickles. I hate fish, so I'm not excited about this one, but that makes it 3 out of 24.
It was okay, the flavour's good, the pickle carries it a lot, but if you're a fan of fish, then it's probably quite nice. I don't eat fish at all, so not an enjoyable experience for me.
Dutch fries are thicker than your normal chip and are often served in a paper cone with a variety of toppings. This place has been a staple in Amsterdam since 1957, famous for its crispy fries and a wide selection of sauces.
So you can't do a trip to Amsterdam without trying Dutch fries. Very crispy, really flavourful mayonnaise. I mean, I'm British, I love chips, so this is perfect. Super rich, super creamy and sweet.
Which makes a lovely 4 out of 24. And finally, one of the coolest things I love about the Netherlands, FEBO. FEBO is a 1930s style self-serve diner that stuck around and thrived in Amsterdam, which means there's 0 human interaction needed, making it an easy number 5.
It's great, that's like one of my top suggestions for Amsterdam. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's a fun user experience, and it's usually good late at night at like 2 AM after a few beers.
Now we're off to one of my favourite places to visit, the Food Hall. This venue serves all sorts of great food, but I'm only here for 2 things, and that first one is Bitterballen, preferably served with a beer. This little treat is crispy on the outside and creamy on the inside. This place serves a tasting board of all different types. But we're not leaving yet, because this place also serves another Dutch classic of Kibbeling, which is basically just little bits of fried fish, which is as British as my teeth, so it goes down easy, making that a total of 7 dishes so far.
One of the things I love about Amsterdam so much is their cycle accessibility. They've built the entire city to be ridden on a bike, and it's one of the most pleasurable things you can do when visiting Amsterdam. It's not as scary as it looks once you figure it out. So I'm biking through Vondel Park on my way to my next location.
Next, I'm at the Pantry and having their 3-course Dutch set menu consisting of a thick pea soup called snert, a hearty pea soup you eat to survive during Dutch winters, a serving of stampot, which is just mash, with a combination of several vegetables, typically served with a sausage, and a dessert of custard, yoghurt and syrup, giving me probably the best authentic experience so far, and striking off 3 entire dishes, bringing us up to 10. Then I'm off to somewhere called Blue because it's promised stunning views of a city skyline, so I'm taking a slightly wonky lift to be met with a not so stunning but still okay view and a pretty standard open sandwich of Dutch cheese and fig jam, which brings me up to 11.
Surinamese then. A Surinamese roti in particular is what I was trying to find. And then I got shit on by one of the pigeons who are out to get me, so we're doing it in the hotel room.
Sure, there's no restaurant shots here, but if I'm going to take this ridiculous challenge, then getting a late night Uber Eats order has to count. And a serving of chicken, potatoes and green beans, all spicy and flavourful, finishes me off for the day with 12 dishes.
We're in a small bakery where I'm trying I think it's pronounced a tompo, which is like a Dutch cream cake.
Apparently every Dutch person will tell you that eating one without making a mess is impossible. And they'd be right, it's an absolute sugar rush to start off my day, making this 13 dishes. Now for a Dutch classic, Stroopwaffel. Here at this market, they are fresh, warm and made right in front of you, resulting in a toasty, crispy, gooey delight, which is a perfect snack to eat while walking towards your next stop, which is just round the corner, bringing me up to 14 dishes so far. I reached out on Instagram and all of you kept suggesting chicken satay, so I've come to this place to get one in a bread roll because I'm told that this spot is something special. It's certainly a nice little pick-me-up to get me to dish number 15. And I'm treating myself for this next one. This chocolate shop is famous for their handmade chocolates, and I know it's not strictly Dutch, but I'm getting a box and saving this one for later, because I'm also quickly stopping by a cheese shop to get myself some Dutch cheese. A chocolate and a cheese course can count, and these will take me up to 17 out of 24 dishes. Then on my way back to my hotel room, I'm stopping by the Pancake Club to try some mini fluffy pancakes that are served with butter and powdered sugar, because nothing says Amsterdam like a pre-diabetic coma, making it 18 dishes so far. Then to get all of this tactically finished in time, I deploy another most likely underpaid Uber driver to bring me Indonesian food to my hotel room so I can try what I'm told is an essential part of the Dutch culinary experience, which is by far the best thing I've had on this entire trip.
This is incredible.
And proceed to finish it all off with the aforementioned cheese and chocolate course to bring me up to 19 dishes.
Wow.
As the rain hammers down on the city and the light starts to disappear, I'm panicking a bit that I'm not going to be able to hit my goal, so I stop by the Mikkeller Bar to drink 5 glasses of Dutch courage, which is so full of calories, I'm going to count it as a meal, making it 20 dishes so far. With 4 to go, I stopped by a kebab shop, which I was too drunk to film or make note of, to try kapsalon, a Dutch-Turkish invention of what's essentially cheesy chips with spiced meat, cheese and vegetables, all topped with garlic and chili sauce, bringing me up to a very tasty 21. And with 3 dishes to go and the clock ticking, I'm pulling out Uber Eats again to finish off the night with 3 Dutch fried snacks in a desperate attempt to finally hit all 24 dishes, making my mission a successful one and my lifespan a short one.
There we have it. That concludes the Amsterdam trip. Let me know if you like this video. Give it a like, subscribe if you can. And if you really want to help me out, you can buy the official Sandwiches cookbook or try my food, my recipes with home cooks with my UK versus USA pies. This has been Amsterdam. I am your host, Big Nibbles, and I'll see you next time.